Hello everybody, welcome back to my save. I am Toon Boy and this is No Surrender from Impact Wrestling in February 2022. Let's get straight into the show. Let's not mess about. A big night for Impact, held in front of 1,257 people at Soundstage 19 Universal Studios. And in a pre-show bout that had terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, Jake Something defeated Paul Goodlooks in 8:30 by submission. Good Luck still building up. Got some feedback saying he's going to be a superstar, but at the minute he's still trying to learn the ropes. And a 27 for this pre-show bout. And then in a decent pre-show match, Grace and Ellering defeated Donna Perezzo and Evans in 7:48 when Grace pinned Perezzo with the fall from Grace. Perezzo was head and shoulders above everyone else with a 55, 33 for Evans, 43 for Grace, 37 for Ellering. 47 rate segment. Backstage, Johnny Gargano is speaking with Scott D'Amore when John Hennigan goes past, makes a remark, and all of a sudden the two of them start brawling. They're pulled apart, and Scott D'Amore says, "Right, tonight you can get in the ring and sort this out." I needed to put a match on the pay-per-view, so I thought I'd build it up here. 61 though, great for the pre-show. And in a decent pre-show match, Steve Macklin defeated Chris Sabin, Lorenzo Kidd, and Chris Bay in 7:12 when Steve Macklin pinned Lorenzo Kidd. It was defense number 3 of the Impact Digital Media title, and it got us a 50 rated segment. The pay-per-view starts with the recap package opening, like the video package, gets us a 67 for this, as all the major players, all the titles on the line, and some feuds to end tonight, or even begin tonight. We will find out. But 67 to kick us off. And then a video package is played for Trey Miguel versus Ace Austin. This is just to hype up the X Division match for 32. And then in the X Division title match, Trey Miguel defeated Ace Austin in 6:51 by pinfall with the Yoshi Tonic. Trey Miguel makes defense number 5 of the Impact X Division title. 47 overall, 47 for Ace Austin, and 46 for Trey Miguel. So there we go. Good stuff there. And then a lot of video packages will be played before matches tonight, just to obviously get enough time for angles in. But we, like in most pay-per-views, you'll see a video package beforehand. I know it's a little bit of a cheap way out, but I just thought it might be. It just gets a little bit of realism in there. So another video plays hyping the Inspiration versus Rosemary and Havoc. This is for the Knockouts women's titles, Knockouts tag team title, sorry. And a 47 in a decent match. The Inspiration defeat Rosemary and Havoc in 12:09 when Havoc was counted out while fighting Jessie Lee. This is defense number 3 for the Impact Knockout tag team titles. 46 for Jessie, 46 for Cassie, 38 for Jessie, 41 for Havoc, 45 for Rosemary. Quite a lot of stuff to take on there. We do need to change Havoc. I think they're still on. James Mitchell, sorry, is on the heel side. We need to change that. And then another video package plays, this time for the Good Brothers versus Finjuice. The tag team titles are on the line. This gets us a 42. And then in the match itself, in a good match, which gives us a 57, the Good Brothers defeat Finjuice in 12:56 when Carl Anderson pins David Finlay with a Magic Killer. The Good Brothers make defense number 7 of the Impact World Tag Team titles. 48 for David, 51 for Juice, 49 for Carl, 54 for Doc. And that gives us a 57. Both teams have the specialist bonus. I'm thinking that this feud may continue. And then a video plays for the women, the Knockout, title. Melina versus Mickey James. Of course, they've had their back and forth in the last few weeks. Of course, they had the hardcore match. Can Melina get it done this time? No. Mickey James defeats Melina in 5:33 by pinfall with a chick kick. Mickey James makes defense number 5 of the Impact Knockouts title. Gets us a 53. Mickey James 52. Melina 42. I think it's time to move on to a new challenger for Mickey James. Moose is shown getting ready backstage. He's taping his wrists up. He's getting ready for tonight to make the defense of the Impact World title against Kevin Steen. In the main event, this gets us a 58. And then in a decent match, Matt Cardona defeats Brian Myers in 7:34 with the Rough Rider. This is a 50 rated segment, 44 for Myers, 50 for Matt Cardona. It's time we move this storyline to, I think we move these two apart going forward. Cardona gets us, and they have good chemistry together, so it gets us a 50. Who knows? We'll see how it goes further down the line. A video plays of what happened earlier the night in the pre-show, of course, when Johnny Gargano and John Hennigan were fighting each other backstage. And this leads to their match. That got us a 50. And in about that had great heat and decent wrestling. Johnny Gargano defeated John Hennigan in 8:28 by submission with the Gargano Escape 46 rated segment. They just didn't click at all. 49 for Hennigan, 53 for Gargano. Good match. 46 could have been a lot better, but of course no storyline on there as well. Didn't help it. And then backstage, Brian Alvarez is talking to Scott D'Amore in his office. Of course, David Boy Smith is there as well. And Brian Alvarez is worried. He's saying, we've got to make sure this title stays with us, stays with Domination. We've got to make sure that we get this done. And Scott D'Amore's just taking notes down as David Boy Smith is like being muscly in the background. 34 overall. And in a good match, Jay White defeated Rich Swann in 12:11 with the Blade Runner. Jay White got a 61, Rich Swann 49, and Bullet Club pick up a win here tonight, a 58 overall. Kevin Steen is now shown walking down the backstage towards the ring. This is your main event coming up for the Impact World title. Steen looking determined as ever. You know, the sort of that he does when he gets toward when he's ready to go. 69, nice for that segment. So for the Impact World title, oh, his video's played first. That's what I meant to say. 51, and in the match itself, in about that had superb wrestling, great heat. Kevin Steen defeats Moose in 18:20 by submission with the sharpshooter. Kevin Steen wins the Impact World title. A 74 for Kevin Steen, a 55 for Moose. Brian Alvarez did some good work at ringside. A 69, nice, rated match. And Kevin Steen is your new Impact World Champion. And then another 69, nice. Kevin Steen on the 69s tonight, having picked up the victory. Steen is celebrating in the ring. He celebrates in the ring. Crowd going crazy as Steen leaves No Surrender with the Impact World Championship. And it gets us a 67 overall. The show increases our popularity in 56 regions. Wow. Good show. There's a couple of yellows in there, but apart from that, what a show from Impact. We now head towards a new beginning. But what will Brian Alvarez and Domination have for Kevin Steen going forward? Mickie James retained the Knockouts title. What's in her future? The tag titles were retained. All titles were retained tonight. We look forward to setting up some new challenges and also some new feuds going forward. But that will do it for this episode of Impact. My name's been Toonboy. Please like, share, and subscribe as always. Thanks for all the support on the series so far. Tell us if there's anything you would change, if any feuds you would like to see. I can try and get that in for you. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.